What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back with some major breaking news for Ripple. Not really XRP, but I'm going to tell you how it relates to XRP. We've also got XDC pumping, showing a little bit of strength here. I told you XDC was one of the ones to watch for these random explosions that keeps happening for the XDC price. Another one that does this is XYO. XYO will randomly explode like 60% out of nowhere. So as you can tell, we're jumping straight into it today. Make sure you drop a like and comment. Join the free Gold Squad Discord with the link in the description. We have our VIP membership as well, but the main Discord is actually free. We're at 25,000 members, so thank you to everyone who has been joining. Let's check out the total market cap and the top 100 today. We're sitting still at 1 trillion. So I'm telling you guys, we're toying with that level. It's either going to get really bad or really good. And if you want to see my thoughts on the total market cap, go to my last market update. And we're in that same spot. It's just a constant battle. But if we show strength bouncing off 1 trillion again, and we really go back up to 28 or 30K, I will be very bullish. But if we slip down and go below 1 trillion, I will be very bearish. So this move dictates a lot. And, you know, there must be a catalyst coming that's going to push it up or down here. And who knows what that catalyst is going to be. We had ARK file for a Ethereum ETF, but, you know, there could be some massive stuff coming for Bitcoin in the negative or the positive. Now, XDC is 6% up in a day right now, but, you know, since the start of September, still down 17%. XLM is also pumping, probably in anticipation of the news. They have doubled down, tripled down on this news. They keep pushing it out. They actually screwed up their tweet yesterday. Here's their tweet. They had the 5 days remaining graphic, but they put 8 days. So they screwed up their tweet. They had to edit their tweet, but they said some more info here. They said change is in the air and the category is brand. We're bringing Stellar to the real world in 5 days. Keep your eyes locked. Okay, now, this still goes along my prediction of this being like merchandise of some sort, right? And obviously, I hope it's not merchandise. I hope it's something massive, right? Now, the category is brand. So maybe they're rebranding or something weird like that. The other thing that people pointed out is Apple is revealing the iPhone 15 on September 12th, which is the same day that Stellar has this big announcement. Obviously, you know, probably nothing's going to happen with Apple and Stellar, but that was an interesting observation. They're both making that announcement on the same day. Now, let's check out the Bitcoin chart right here. This is the daily chart. As you can see, still like in the same spot as yesterday. I remember back in the bull market, we used to wake up to like 20% moves up or down. Nowadays, it's kind of rare to see those big moves, and that's what we're waiting for right here. Now, let's look at XDC as well. XDC topped out back in the start of August at 9 cents. And now, you know, we're sitting back at 5.6. So even if you buy now and you simply hold till we're at 10 cents, that's a double of your money. But ideally, this is where you want to get in, right? When nobody gives a crap about anything and they're all just not talking about XDC when it's at 3 cents. That's when you want to really get in. Now, let's take a look at the bubbles. Here's the bubbles, a mixed day. We've got XRD. I'm also pretty bullish on Radix over here. I don't talk too much about it, but Radix is a great project, and then XDC is the next biggest bubble. Now, let's talk about this, because I am working on / wanting to work on a portfolio update detailing all of my coins that I'm going to hold going into the next bull market. I have been doing a significant amount of trading, right? You guys have seen my journey into trading more. I'm showing more charts in the videos. We're developing a trading indicator suite. So heavily involved in trading. I've placed like probably over 100 trades in the past 90 days. And that's through copy trading and also just trading on my own with my own funds. Now, here's the thing. I've this whole mindset shift of not diamond handing things, right? Only diamond handing a portion of your portfolio. So what I really want to do is outline some of the projects that I love in a portfolio update. Probably I will do a version that's available to the public, like on this channel, as I've always done since 2021. And then we'll do a private version. And this will contain a bit more of the gems that I hold with percentages of how much I actually hold in terms of my total portfolio. And this will be for Gold Squad VIPs. So if you are a VIP member in the Discord, you will get access to that exclusive piece of content. There's already a couple more exclusive pieces of content in there. But I wanted to name off 4 of the low cap or just like kind of more hidden gems that I'm watching and personally holding. Every single one of you, every single one of these that you see, I am holding. Spool, Nexera, QANX, which is QAN platform, and then XYO. These are 4 of the ones that are kind of the hidden gems of my portfolio. There's this whole narrative in crypto right now, and you can actually see some of it true, or some of it becoming true with XRP, right? Here is the 2021 bull run. We only went to $1.96, right? The all-time high of XRP is way up at almost $4. So the old technology coins, and yes, you can call XRP it's an old coin. It's been around like near the start of Bitcoin. It was around. And, you know, this thing didn't even pump past its all-time high. So there's this whole narrative that new technology and new projects are going to be the ones that make these astronomically high all-time highs. Now, one of those that I'm also looking at is HBAR. HBAR is a newer coin. It's never even been through a bull market, right? 2021 was kind of its bull market. Like it didn't go through the 2017 one. And honestly, we saw some awesome price movement for HBAR. It went all the way up to 56 cents. Now, let's keep it moving here. I wanted to share this right here. Look around and take note of who's still here in the depths of the bear market. Influencers, fellow community members, everybody who's still here actually cares about crypto and will be heavily rewarded. I will continue to remind you guys to build things and position yourself to have the correct streams for income to flow when it comes to the next bull market. The influx of eyeballs on this space when Bitcoin starts to turn up is baffling every time. Back in the 2021 bull market, crypto videos on TikTok were getting millions and millions of views. And YouTube, everyone was just watching and paying attention to the space, and that will happen again. All it takes, I'm telling you, all it takes is this. Okay, this is the Bitcoin chart. All it takes is boom, 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 and boom, right? All the way to 100K. And the slow climb to 100K that I do believe will happen for Bitcoin. And then it'll be all over people's TVs and all the morons that are sleeping on crypto right now saying it's dead. All these idiots in my comments saying, oh, crypto is dead, crypto is dead. Crypto was just a phase. Those are the people that don't make any money. They're always salty. They're always paying attention at the wrong times. My posts and my content is here to consistently keep you on track. And that's why I also urge you to join the Gold Squad Discord. And these community members will keep you on track. We will keep you involved and very attentive to the crypto space. Look at this guy, just joined. Here, look at this. Zoe just joined. He said, yo, I'm here in my first bear market. So people, this is where you gotta hang out in the bear market because it's hard to get through this when nothing is happening. But let's keep it moving because there is stuff happening for the coins that we like. A lot of coins have just trash news coming out right now. There's no news, no good news for a lot of coins. But we're going to cover the big Ripple news that's coming, that has just came out. But first, we got to talk about JP Morgan because JP Morgan is developing a blockchain-based deposit token for international payments. Now, is this JPM coin? This article basically says that it is not, and they're developing a new one. Okay, so they said in June they processed 300 billion in transactions using JPM coin since its launch in 2019, which that's huge numbers, right? That is massive numbers. Now, look at their source on this, right? According to Bloomberg's report, a person with knowledge on the subject, like that's who they're quoting, a person with knowledge on the subject. What are you even talking about? JP Morgan is considering launching a new type of digital currency that can accelerate international payments and settlements. Now, look at this. Here's the key. The source added that the bank has developed much of its infrastructure needed to run the new payment system, but will not create the token unless it receives approval from U.S. regulators. So they have developed technology that speeds up payments, right? But they won't use the token or create a token to use with it until they get approval. The point here is that JP Morgan wants to develop a token. You know why? Because they see the value in having a token that facilitates these payments. And that's what XRP is, right? You can compare this to Ripple. Ripple has built the tech to speed up the payments, but all these banks that are using Ripple right now don't want to use XRP until it gets clarity. And guess what? It now has clarity. So all we're doing is we're in a waiting game. It technically has clarity in the United States. And so far, nothing has happened with any of the banks publicly going and saying we're going to start using it. But that is coming, in my opinion. Now, let's look at this beautiful clip of David Schwartz. And by the way, screw JP Morgan. We hate JP Morgan. I hate JP Morgan. They're trash. They don't belong in this space. They're corrupt. And their coins and shit are not comparable, right? This is... A lot of people will get on here and say this is an XRP competitor, and in a sense, you know, it is, but it's just not gonna do it. The sad thing about it is that XRP to some people is as bad as JPM coin, and that is so misunderstood, bro. And that's like, it's so sad that XRP has reached a public perception with some people that it's as bad as JPM coin. JPM coin is not what you want to use. XRP is actually decentralized, not owned by a centralized entity. And, you know, it's actually decentralized if you really look into it. Now, let's watch this amazing clip of David Schwartz on stage. And, dude, this is just like the biggest celebratory clip ever. Let's watch this.
After a nearly 3-year battle with the SEC and the worst Christmas ever, the federal court in the United States has ruled that as a matter of law, XRP in and of itself is not a security. Yeah, that one. You can applaud all you want for that one. Other than Bitcoin, XRP is now the only digital asset with regulatory clarity in the United States. Yeah, I'd applaud for that one too.
So he mentions Bitcoin and XRP are the only digital assets, or sorry, cryptocurrencies that have been deemed not a security in the US. And this is true, and this is bullish. Okay, Ripple's literally throwing a party in New York on September 29 for this whole thing. It's called the Proper Party, and they are throwing that because this is a celebratory moment. This is actually a win for the whole crypto space. And these idiotic XRP haters, they just can't see it. They just don't get it. They don't understand. And it's a lack of knowledge on their end and a lack of research. Now, Let's keep it moving here. Kaiko data has came out and says that XRP's trading volume last month averaged a staggering $462 million, dwarfing other altcoins by a factor of 4. Okay, and there's a reason for this. That's all I want to say on this. There's a reason that XRP has $462 million in a month of volume. There's a reason, okay, because it is the one. Now, we haven't even got into the great news. This is the great news today. Wow, and I guess this came out 2 days ago, but nobody really found it, or they put the press release out. This is weird. But the leading enterprise crypto company Ripple has acquired Fortress Trust. Brad G said that this was going to happen. He said that they have $1 billion to go and buy companies, right? They already have purchased Metaco a few weeks ago. They purchased Metaco for $250 million in the middle of a bear market. Usually, there's big layoffs happening. Companies are scaling back because they overextended in the bull market. But no, that is not the case for Ripple because they've been through the ringer with this industry. They've been through the ringer, and they know how to handle themselves. And this is why they're positioned to be able to drop 250 mil on a company. Like, it's crazy. And now they're buying another one. So they have purchased Fortress Trust, okay? This is the Fortress Trust website. I have never heard of this before they bought it. So they have a wallet. They're a trust company. They do e-payments, and they do tokenization. And you guys can look through this, right? I gave them a follow on Twitter just because, you know, this is a new company that is now Ripple. They actually own this, Fortress.io. And here's them putting out a message that they're celebrating. Here's the Twitter. Now, the key points here is with this acquisition, they basically, I feel like they bought this just because they wanted this Nevada trust license. And it came with a bunch of licenses. So Fortress Trust was a holder of a Nevada trust license. And now the portfolio of payment licenses that Ripple has is astounding, folks. It has a New York Bit license. It has more than 30 money transmitter licenses across the U.S. and also a major payment institution license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Okay, so this is huge. That's actually huge that they have those. Now, these are the same licenses that Elon Musk is hunting down for Twitter right now. He just got like the Maryland one, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. He's hunting down all of these money transmitter licenses because he's going to get into commerce and banking with X.com. Okay, he is going to do that and execute his vision to become the world's largest financial institution, or sorry, the world's most valuable financial institution. So he's grabbing all those licenses, but Ripple is way ahead over here. Now, let's keep it moving, and let's talk about one of the sponsors of the channel, which is ChainGPT. Now, I'm going to show you a way with ChainGPT of how you can get into like massive launchpad projects. So ChainGPT has their ChainGPT pad, which is their launch pad. And I've actually personally participated in one of these sales on here. So this is DexCheck, and this was, it just happened. When did it happen? When was the actual date? It was July 20, I believe, is when this one went live. But you can come over here and claim your tokens if you are in on this one. If we check out what they're doing right now, the project list for upcoming, they have Trade Tomato, and then they have Padex. And Trade Tomato's raising 150K. Padex is raising 200K. And you can see the token price and everything right there. So basically, here's the steps. You do need to be a holder of ChainGPT token, and then you need to stake it. And depending on how much you stake, this will define how much you can actually put into the sale. So this is how it works with launchpads. Launchpads have been a crazy movement in crypto. And this is how people have made like just massive amounts of money. So right now, their average all-time high ROI is 9x. So that means if you got into any of their Launchpad projects, they've on average done a 9x on your money, which is very crazy. So go check out ChainGPT Pad, and then go explore their whole ecosystem. Big shout out to them, one of the main sponsors of the channel. Now let's wrap up the video here. Make sure you drop a like and comment. Join the Gold Squad Discord. Follow me on all my links in the description, and goodbye.